like we. Right now, North Korea wish they had it too. Most of the Caribbean lucky like we. Studio Galaxy there for you and me. Galaxy Equalizer ready like Freddy. And Studio Galaxy 473 in Confero. We freedom of speech is sacrosanct. Make use of it. Let no one challenge. Blow your shell, beat your drum, tell others. Like and share, subscribe and discuss it too. Let the world know Studio Galaxy is around.
In that statement,
Studio Galaxy in Confero, hope you know. 473 standing strong is yours, you know. The medium, an opportunity for you. Make your contribution, let them know. Blow your shell, beat your drum, tell others. Like and share, subscribe and discuss it too. Let the world know Studio Galaxy is a road. Are we freedom, jealous and in Cuba? Russians and Chinese and lucky like we. Iran and North Korea wish they had it too. Most of the Caribbean lucky like we. Studio Galaxy day for you and me. Blow your shell, beat your drum, tell others. Like and share, subscribe and discuss it too. Let the world know Studio Galaxy is around. Studio Galaxy in Confero, hope you know.
Welcome, brothers. Welcome, sisters. Welcome back to our program on Saturday. Studio Galaxy 473 in Confero. And we always encourage you to share our program, like our program, subscribe to Studio Galaxy. We are the new kid on the block. We need your support to grow. Even if you don't like us much, still help us to grow because it's local content. You never know, next year or next month or in the next 2 years, you may like us very much. You know, on this program, we provoke discussion. That is the main objective of the program. And this is the agriculture part of the program. And I am with my brother Josh. And the telephone number to call is 536-2558. We like interaction. Even though you don't agree with us, you could just call us and tell us you don't agree. This morning, we want to speak about flowers. And we want to say to the farmers, you could make money from flowers. You're not in agriculture. Some people say hobbies. But even some hobbies turn the hobbies to business. You in agriculture to make money. So the time has come for us to stop broadside, zeroing on some high end of the scale crop that could make money. The flower industry is about $10 billion industry. So now I joked it. $10 billion industry. And perhaps we should ask, how much of that Caribbean farmers get it? They don't even put in it. It's negligible. Antigua exports, not Antigua, Dominica exports some flowers to Antigua and Barbuda. Mm-hmm. Trinidad and Tobago, they export flowers to the UK. And Jamaica exports flowers to the United States of America. So the flowers industry, over 10 billion. One of the largest suppliers of flowers in the world is the Netherlands. They perhaps export about $5.1 billion. Not million, not thousand, $1 billion. And the Netherlands is unique because they import flowers too. They export flowers and they import flowers.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest importers of flowers in the world is the United States of America. So a lot of countries, some of the 10 biggest producers, and I will try to see if I could call out some of the names of the 10 biggest producers in the world. The Netherlands, Colombia, Ecuador, Kenya in Africa, Ethiopia, India, Malaysia, Canada. And you could put Israel in it too. These countries export flowers. They are big, big producers. And the United States of America have a voracious appetite, an insatiable appetite to import flowers. And as I say to you, only 3 Caribbean countries I know that exporting flowers. Trinidad and Tobago, they export to United Kingdom. Jamaica, the USA. And Dominica, they export flowers to Antigua and Barbuda. Joshua, don't you believe we Grenada farmers could make some money from flowers?
I firmly believe that we can make plenty money from flowers. The industry is just waiting for us to get involved. We've talked on this program many times before. We've complained, we laugh, we joke, we vex everything about flowers on this program over the period of time. We can't understand how we win in this Chelsea flower show year after year, and we don't really have a flower in
16 times.
16 times?
16 times we get gold medal.
Oh.
The last time was in 2023.
Wow.
Not even Trinidad and Jamaica and then Barbados. 16 times.
So that is a mystery how we don't have an industry. So yes, we're ready for the takeoff. I mean, I think the plane has been grounded on the tarmac for too long. So it's about time we look at moving forward with flowers. But we don't win bronze, Gold we win.
16 times.
Yeah, and so it's like it reminds me of when the old people were talking. I mean, if my grandfather was alive, he'd say, these people and them deserve some bull pistol in the tail. I mean, 16 times, and we don't have an industry, and maybe even our hotels have to import flowers. This is a criminal act that's going on.
Mr. Exeter would say, they tie gold on Grenada farmers and they shake it out. For you to win the Chelsea flower show 16 times. And that cannot motivate you.
Yeah, that's incredible.
To make money in flowers.
That's incredible. I think, maybe what's happening is that we have too many competitive advantages with flowers. So, the back is really turned against flowers. I mean, we're a country, and I think we've had phone-in people talked about, there was so much flowers in Grenada driving up the Granny Tang and all those kinds of stuff. I vaguely remember somebody talking about
in the 70s, Gary planted flowers the whole Granny Tang.
Right.
And the Alliance then attacked Gary mercilessly.
Oh,
and they say Gary is a wicked man. Instead of planting food, he plant flowers.
Oh,
Gary gets so much pressure. He plant banana in Granny Tang. And the wind mash up all the banana leaf. And then the opposition say, Gary mind bad as Granny Tang fig leaf.
I tell you. But we have to do something in all fairness, Mr. Pierre, about these flowers. And to all the people in the diaspora worldwide at home, let me say a belated good morning to you. It's lovely being up in, oh gosh.
Confero Paraclete.
It's lovely being in.
And you know Paraclete means the Holy Spirit.
No, I didn't know that.
And we have Joshua with us. Man of God.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if all this title kind of belong to me, but Paraclete is the
Holy Spirit, the Holy Comforter. Parakletos, the Holy Comforter. That's what Paraclete means.
Oh, thank you for
So
that.
you have Confero in Paraclete.
Yeah, thank you.
Confero might be coming in from the French.
Yeah. But that's a lovely piece of knowledge to have this morning. Absolutely beautiful.
One of the strongest flower grower we have in Paraclete is Sally. You know Sally?
Yeah, Sally is my cousin.
Right. Sally Forrester.
Yeah.
She's one of the strongest. She's a grower of orchids.
Yeah, I
It
didn't.
started like a hobby, but I wouldn't surprise if she getting enough money to do all she cosmetics and things from the flower industry.
Yeah.
And Sally is a serious
She's a banker.
in working in the bank and a farmer too.
Yeah, banker, farmer.
And is one of the youngest girl that I know that used to drive the Rover.
Yeah.
And that time she was tiny whining, thin.
Yeah.
But she was hauling the Rover like a man.
Yes, yes.
If she hear me, she go point your finger and say,
Yeah.
Sally.
Yeah. Okay.
She's one of the women in Paraclete that grew a lot of orchids around her house.
Okay. Wonderful.
When her husband sit down on the veranda, there is absolutely no need for him to go out and lie.
Yeah. The orchids are there. It's
I've said to a lot of women, if you want to keep your man home more regular, grow flowers. You know, if you hear the men talk about how his wife is nice and romantic and beautiful,
Yeah.
the flowers, keep your man home.
Yeah. So, Mr. Pierre, let's quickly do a little roadmap for the possibility of flowers. As much as the conversation is nice and sweet and gentle this morning, let's put some seriousness into it. Now, the flowers is no different than many of the other industry. The structure probably is the same. You want to create an aggregator. We use the word aggregator these days, but basically we're talking about a wholesaler, somebody who would buy the flowers from you, and that wholesaler would have a market, whether in the United States or England or wherever, so that they can get the outlet. And because we are this type of society where most of us have small holdings, so we have a lot of people with land who could kind of dedicate half an acre to flowers. But quite often the breakdown is they have to do everything. They have to get the seedlings, they got to hatch it, they got to do that, they got to grow it, the water, everything, and then they got to sell it themselves. That model has proven to be not very successful over the years. That's not to say you can't do it, because I know some individuals who do everything. But to be effective and to be kind of easy, we want the model where we have an aggregator and we have lots of flower growers, and then probably could have a contract with the aggregator wholesaler, and the wholesaler would have the various market. Now, if we don't have those kind of knowledge currently, we work with the FAO. The FAO is in a prime position to know the buyers of flowers, not just the country, but the name of the people buying in the country. So it's not difficult for us to create that model whereby we could sell flower. The thing that we have going for us, and maybe that makes it too easy, because we are a gold something winner.
Gold in Chelsea, 16 times.
Yeah, because
win the Chelsea. The last time was 2023.
Yeah, gold medal winner. we have an advantage in terms of people will know, like, this is from Grenada, this is the number
And they
one.
win gold 16.
Yeah, this is the number one in terms of this type of flowers, etc. So we have a very good competitive advantage. But, we're not doing anything in terms of a commercial basis. We have an industry that's worth 10 billion. We have, countries where basically it's rock. They hardly have soil and they export in flowers. But we who have everything, there seemed to be something missing. I know Uncle Gary was a man who was ahead of his time.
Oh, yes.
So it's not that flowers was wrong in his days, but he's probably a little bit too ahead of his time.
They attack Uncle Gary mercilessly.
Yeah.
They said the man planting flowers in Grenada instead of he planting food.
Yeah.
When Uncle Gary gets so much pressure, he plant just going up 1910 on your left hand side.
Yeah.
Uncle Gary plant banana. The wind mash up all the banana leaf.
Yeah.
They say Uncle Gary mind bad as granite and fig leaf.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but we should get back to the flower planting and beautifying Grenada. I mean, the biggest and most cruel thing that we've done, the whole road going to the airport, it should be kind of flowers on both sides.
So that is flowers for aesthetics and beautification.
Yeah. But
how does the farmers make money from flowers? You have the anthurium lilies.
Mm-hmm.
You have the hydrangea.
Mm-hmm.
They have the heliconians.
Yeah.
And orchids.
Yeah.
And orchids have a good shelf life.
Yeah, but
if
they're
I
so
should say that.
beautiful to look
Oh
at
my
and to
God.
see in the house.
Every time I see orchids, it makes me feel so gentle and nice and romantic.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
You don't want to drink rum, you want to stay home. You want to be.
Yeah, and the thing is, you could argue America importing all these flowers, the Romans.
United States of America.
Yeah.
That's what makes Uncle Sam so powerful.
Yeah, and they must be romantic on that side
When
because all
after they
these,
finish, but they drop some bomb on you.
all these flowers going there, it has to be kind of romantic men on that side. I don't know.
I don't know what we could do
To stimulate.
to stimulate the farmers. And normally you could forget government.
Yeah.
When we speak, we are not attacking government. Our thing is to provoke discussion.
Yeah.
And this morning, we want to say to the farmers, you could make money from flowers.
Yeah. Because we have the hotels and we have some big hotels coming on stream. Not only could we sell to the hotels, but we could also sell to the hotel guests while they're here. We could sell to them as they board in the plane to take home to their family. So there's real opportunity.
And because of the tourist trade,
Yes.
it increases the opportunity for transport.
Yeah.
When we decide, even if we start a serious flowers industry, we may not be in a position to export for a year or two.
Yeah.
But the local market could consume.
Yeah.
You have anthurium lilies.
Yeah.
You have the hydrangea.
Yeah.
Hydrangea is a very expensive flowers.
Okay.
And areas like the Birch Grove, Cloger, the higher belts, you may get better blooms from it.
Okay, yeah.
Then you have the heliconians.
Yeah.
And then the orchids. And other flowers.
Yeah.
You have the bougainvillea.
Yeah.
You have the crow. You have so much of flowers.
Yeah.
We could zero in on those that are likely to attract the market.
Yeah, we could zero in as they often do on one or two to begin with.
You notice we're not asking the government to grow flowers.
No.
Government is the biggest farmer in Grenada, but they don't know.
Yeah.
We don't interfere there. The farmers in Grenada. and individuals coming from young people who come from university and wondering what area to get in farming.
Yeah.
Try flowers. Some of you look so dainty when you have plenty certificate. Flowers might help you.
Yeah.
They might be able to go yam and pig. They say pig smelling. Bee stinging.
Yeah.
But you young, sophisticated, highly certificated people, The flowers industry is crying out for your involvement.
Yeah, and not only is it crying out for your involvement in terms of growing, it's crying out for your involvement for you to make money from
You
it.
could make money from flowers.
You know, and a lot of money for doing something that you enjoy or love.
Because people buy flowers every day. You
Yeah,
you
yeah,
buy flowers to coat a woman. You buy flowers when she get vexed with you.
Yeah.
You buy flowers for beautification purpose.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
buy flowers when people dead. You
Yeah.
buy flowers when you go in and put candles on the grave. You
Yeah.
buy flowers if you don't like them and you want to pretend. So there is a really, I don't know if a market that even
Yeah.
emotion, sadness,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
yeah.
whatever mood you're in, flowers could be appropriate to use.
Yeah, I think, you know, we've done a disservice. When I say we, I know Mr. Pierre is not talking about government this morning and growing flowers. But we really have done a disservice as a people, as policymakers, intellectual, etc. It's very hard to understand why it is that we've won gold at Chelsea Flower Show 16 times and we don't have an infrastructure for a flower industry. What is the impediment there? What is stopping us? And although I feel very lighthearted this morning and I'm talking, but this is serious business. It's a $10 billion industry that our people can be making a good living from. You know, we don't have no flower wholesaler as far as I know. We don't have any aggregator that buys and distributes to the hotels. I know over the years we've mainly had people from different countries who love flowers and living in Grenada. I've seen them selling to the hotels, but in terms of Grenadian as a whole, maybe they think flowers don't have money. I'm not sure why it is we have not capitalized on, you know, what we've done internationally. You know how hard it is to be the number one in the world? We have a world of about 8.5, nearly 9 billion people. And, you know, in Grenada, we have about 120,000 now. And we are the number one. You know what an achievement that is in terms of when we win gold at Chelsea? It's an incredible, unbelievable, you know, achievement. You know, that's why when our athlete who won gold at the Olympics, you know, people don't even know where Grenada is. But I mean, when you consider 8.5 billion and you come from at the time, maybe we had about 110,000, and you are the best in the world of 8.5 billion. That is incredible achievement. I think, you know, we have to do some more in terms of the flowers, because I think the flowers probably have so much money in it and easy money that people just walking past, they can't believe. I'm going to talk to Sally as Mr. Pierre exposed her. I didn't know Sally was such a big farmer in terms of flowers.
She's the best. I said, I like the word big is relative. She's the best.
She's the best
in the community.
All right.
And perhaps, you know, in the area, she specialized more in orchids.
Yeah.
And right around her house. And she's been using that quite, you know, a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And we also have the 6th annual flower gardeners. They're on the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th in Dunfermline, by Nicky's and Daughters Supermarket.
Oh.
We have the car park there, and we have a flower show.
Yeah,
an exhibition.
Yeah, I know those people involved, and
Mr.
fella
Samuel and
yeah,
I think Harry was involved in it, but he died.
Yeah, but
he left this world.
But Samuel was on here with us talking about.
Yeah, Samuel is involved in it, and that is his 6th annual show. And it's a good one. It's for 3 days.
Yeah,
I think it has been poorly attended. You know,
yeah.
The Ministry of Agriculture don't get involved in that. They don't bother with that. They might just watch and see who is these people with these flowers and everything.
Yeah.
And we were not able to attract as much people as we could. There's a gentleman from St. George's, one or two people from St. George's come up with the orchids,
Right,
with
right.
some orchids and other plants. And we have Daisy from St. John and Margaret
Yeah.
and Gladwin Hannibal from Paraclete. And a number of individuals. I drop in
Yeah, but-
often in different areas.
But you done good, Mr. Pierre. You remember the names. I remember when I see them, I know them, but I don't always
If you're
remember.
attending, if you're involved in the flower and encouraging it, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
um,
I bought pineapple wine from them.
yes, they show you other things.
Uh-huh.
What we're saying is the farmers could make money
More money.
from flowers. Some of the people that are involved with it are principally, they do some flowers at their home. And I bought flowers for $150 for one flower.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
the show?
$150 for one.
What did you do?
Yeah, I gave it to a fine young lady, and I asked her to plant it. But I think after she enjoyed the flowers, she must have said, "Why didn't he bring me some chicken that the people was line up for,
Oh, some phone credit.
or some phone credit?" And I constantly encourage young people to get involved in business. Young
Yeah.
people in schools
Yeah, yeah,
to get involved in business.
yeah,
Once you under 20,
yeah, yeah.
I believe you should already get involved in some income generating venture.
I think that's very
And one of them
important.
is flowers.
Yeah, because
We have the most landowners in the region and perhaps the world. Thanks to Uncle Gary. Land for the Landless program. And every government after have followed Uncle Gary policy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No matter how they hate him. His policy that really. Because he was a man ahead of his time.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Well, the expo really demonstrated a man
Expo
ahead of the
69,
time.
Yeah. And I think he went to Canada and he saw Expo 67.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And when he come back, he said we're going to have it 2 years from now.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he said, "Uncle Gary, that is impossible." He said, "The difficult things we do now and the impossible things we do tomorrow."
Tomorrow.
Shut up all those who say no. He said, "Get to work." And then that was one of the reasons he made Morris Bishop Highway.
Right.
You know, it's Uncle Gary that make Morris Bishop Highway.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yes.
So thank you.
Uncle Gary made Morris Bishop Highway. And also the plan for the Point Saline, the Morris Bishop Airport, was made by Uncle Gary.
Well, okay.
And people say, "No, you cannot put an airport there. You're going to destroy the salt pan." So Uncle Gary jumped on a little two-seater and they land on Morris Bishop Highway.
yeah.
And Uncle Gary said, "You see, we land here. So people say, yes, the airport could come here." So when Morris Bishop come in power, he already had the plan. And he already know that Uncle Gary land on Morris Bishop Highway.
Yeah. And you know, while I'm listening to you and I'm learning all the little bits of the history, I'm sitting here thinking a Amerijet goes to America within a couple of hours because we export the soursop. So I've been there exporting soursop. So, you know.
The yacht, the big ship that come on a,
Yeah,
what do
yeah.
you call a ship? Passenger?
Um,
Tours?
the cruise ship.
The cruise ships.
Yeah. No, but we could get our flowers onto the Amerijet in 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's in Miami. You
Uncle
know?
Gary was a man who believed in the flowers industry. During that period of time, there were people from Burge Grove used to come down Grenada, not come down in Grenville, on a regular basis and sell lilies.
Yeah.
I used to sell flowers in the wrong shop. You know. I used to buy flowers from Peter Neptune. He was one of the producers. He was an extension officer, and then he produced flowers. So I used to sell about maybe 5 or 6 bouquets of flowers per week.
Wow.
When Valentine, obviously, increased. And you know who used to buy the most flowers for me? Males buying it for the mother.
Yeah.
Males
Buying it for
buying
them,
the flowers for the
their
mother.
mother. Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I always believe that flowers must be sold in the rum shop because most men forget the birthdays of their wives and girlfriends, etc.
Yeah.
And if you have flowers in the rum shop, I've found out that when men drink rum, they get very romantic
And emotional.
and emotional, and their memory come back, and they see these beautiful flowers,
And they remember
and
mommy.
you're surprised to know they don't care what they pay for it. So I always believe flowers should be sold in the rum shop. Flowers, chocolate, cocoa, honey. You sell that in the rum shop. So when a man get drunk and he remember his wife said him to buy flower, then he bring home a beautiful bouquet of flowers for her.
Yeah.
And she forget she said him to buy flower
Yeah.
5 hours ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you
So
forget
it's
to
a
buy.
real marketing stunt.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, men, most time men drink alcohol. The rum shop, the traditional rum shop, you have very low music in it.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
Rum
need
shop-
you don't need noise.
No, 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 no. You're making your noise.
And once the men start to drink, they get romantic. They get emotional. A woman come in the shop, she says she's not drinking. They say, bring it home. Take a malt still. They get romantic.
Yeah,
and then they dip their hands in their pocket, load up. So now when they go home, they can't come in the rum shop 2 weeks because the hand went too low. So there is money to be made in flowers.
Yeah, a lot of money. It's a wonderful kind of industry to work in, and I think maybe maybe there is a infrastructure, but sometimes we keep things quiet. But maybe we need to kind of publicize the infrastructure more, or let growers know who's willing to buy. But I think what we need, as we always do, is a champion for the flower
A
industry.
champion.
Somebody who has the passion and the interest to create and to develop the industry with all the growers and all the wholesalers, etc. Because, we always like to kind of create these heroes, but the reality in life is that all of us are heroes because we all have to come together if we're going to create an industry, especially a flower industry. But this one is what a lot of people call a no-brainer. We just have to get on with it. Even the bank used to have flowers.
Yeah.
I don't see flowers in
Now
the
the bank play music to and show you American people in sports and people think they don't bother with flowers.
They don't bother
You
with
see,
flowers.
our country is getting hard and cold.
Oh, Lord.
The extremist influence is diluting the gentleness
Yeah.
and sensitivity
Yeah.
and romanticism. Is that a good word?
Yes, very
be romantic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the extremists in our country is diluting the significance of that.
Yeah, because you sound like President George W. Bush, I think. He said he wants a society that's kinder,
Of
gentler, more tolerant, more understanding of each other. So
That is what we
you
need.
getting into politics?
No, I'm in politics. I always say to people, I'm a politician,
Okay.
but I don't flaunt any political party. I don't think people would support me. So I'm a lone politician advocating policies and issues
Yeah, yeah.
and provoking them, and I dare them to take me on,
Yeah.
When I speak, I dare.
Yeah.
So I challenge any psychologist
Yeah.
to tell me that if you have a country that is hard and cold and unrealistic,
Yeah.
then the country get too insensitive.
Yeah. You're right about
You need a
that.
gentle country. You need a forgiving country.
Yeah, yeah.
You need a more understanding country.
Yeah.
You look at the schools, and I always say when I used to sell flowers in the rum shop, I had a steady supplier, and every week I sold on the average 5 or 6 bouquets of flowers,
Yeah.
and the males was buying the flowers,
Yeah.
principally for the mothers.
Yeah.
Well, they say it was for the mother.
I don't know what it is about this rum shop, but I have secret ambition of wanting a rum shop myself. You've had a rum shop. I don't know what it is, so maybe if I start selling
You
flowers.
see, remember, nowadays we have tried to dehumanize the rum shop. The rum shop is really a symposium.
Okay.
That's where men go to have a drink and discussion after dinner.
Okay.
Well, now they don't feed in man, so forget about dinner. So when a man finish work,
Yeah.
he congregate with his other people, whether you are a fisherman, whatever field you in,
Yeah, for the
and you have a
symposium.
discussion.
Yeah.
Now, some people in the higher echelon of society, they go to the hotel bars. How you call it? Hotel lounge.
Yeah.
They go to the pub.
Yeah.
But they dehumanize, because I hear politicians say, I won't go in the rum shop.
Oh, Lord.
But the rum shop now sells painkillers, they sell toilet paper,
yeah,
they
yeah.
sell sardine. When you want a mahogany board, where you went? The rum shop.
Oh,
The
Lord.
men say, prepare us a mahogany board.
Yeah.
You know what is a mahogany board?
No, I was just thinking.
I wouldn't tell you on the radio. Gotta call.
Yeah, I was just thinking about now we're coming up to Christmas and going by Tobias and get some kind of
And Tobias used to sell one of the best rum in Grenada.
yes, and they had cascade
Oh,
of wine and thing.
You go by Tobias. And the men sit down there and they discuss issues. Whatever field. And they learn a lot from the rum shop.
Yeah.
So the rum shop was a symposium where you go and have a discussion after lunch.
Yeah.
And then when the politician wanted to get message, they go to the rum shop.
I think I'll call the rum shop, if ever I have one, the symposium shop.
Well, you see, over the years, some of our success stories, to justify absconding from the community, they divorce themselves from the rum shop. But the question is, we don't have a problem to market flowers locally. And we just suggest a simple way a local person have flowers can be sold.
But it's a good business to be had to get into. Just want to make one little point in terms of the politics, because we can't.
You see how it's difficult to stay away from politics?
You can't avoid politics.
No.
Politics
It's
involves
about policies and issues.
Yeah, but it involves and touches every aspect of your life. So if you say you're not involved in politics, you're probably not.
You just don't know better.
Yeah, kind of so. But the point I wanted to make, it seems with politicians, the population prefer to kind of often vote for somebody that they don't know rather than to vote for somebody they know. And it's something I've noticed in terms of, my little political talk with different friends and whatever. If you know nothing about the man, you're voting for him. And if you know anything about a man and you know 9 or 10 things about a man and one is bad, you don't vote in for him. And the other one you don't know about could have 10 things bad.
You see, if you follow the Christian principles, you would know Jesus Christ could have hardly performed miracle in Bethlehem. Nazareth? They say, Dinah the carpenter's son? What is boy know?
Yeah.
So the same thing happened. People tend to, a guy could speak English better than the British. He's properly dressed, have 5 pence in his pocket, and he could lie like hell. We gravitate towards him.
Yeah.
And in Grenada in particular, an old man said to me once, our people don't obey logics. He said, don't look for logics here. Imagine Maurice Bishop. Maurice Bishop is considered a hero in Grenada. Maurice Bishop jailed over 3,000 people, castrate people, kill people, whack on people back, and people say he's a hero. So when your people getting hard and cold and vengeful, you encourage them to grow flowers. If you want to tame back our people, make them softer, make them more sensitive, make them more gentle. encourage a man to stay home more, to be more romantic.
Yeah.
You encourage industrial flowers.
Yeah. And
It doesn't matter that you would still be defensive.
Yeah, and we could start with Paraclete, with the
Well,
garden.
Sally has already led a number of other women planted flowers around the house.
Yeah, and
but
we
they have not gone beyond that.
We could reward them for best orchid, best this, best
Patricia,
that. Yeah.
Patricia has some flowers. One or two of them have some little gestures.
Yeah,
but Sally has taken it to a different
but
level.
I haven't been by Sally for ages, but next week I'm going by Sally.
Well, you should go by and tell us, give her a reason to come.
Yeah,
Tell her I was speaking about a flower garden.
Yeah.
You know, I've used her name a lot to some women.
Yeah, but
Met a woman the last time, she angry. So much confusion in the home and fight. I said, grow flowers. She said, the man not stay in the house. I said, the man damn right. Plant flowers. You're quarreling too much. And as soon as you start to plant flowers, the man is going to stay more home. And you'll get more gentle. I've never met a woman who loves flowers that is very aggressive.
Yeah.
Never met her.
Yeah, and Sally's husband is a big agricultural producer and a good friend. So
I guess the flowers that cause him to tame down too.
Yeah, because
gentle.
Yeah, he's gentle. See, I see him shopping with Sally. And,
yes, he doesn't want to leave. Does he remember the flower garden? Yes, we believe. Nobody call us because we're speaking about flowers. The number is 536-2558. Yes, you could call us. We're speaking about flowers. We believe that farmers could make money from flowers.
Yeah, farmers definitely could make money from flowers, but everybody could make money from flowers.
And you may find it that it is not that expensive to start.
Yeah.
You buy a car. Imagine the wife buy a car, the husband has a car, the wife buy a car for 80,000. So why not invest 10,000 flowers and the next 3-4 years go and buy a car?
Yeah.
Rather than buy a car now, and then you don't have money to put gas in it.
Yeah.
When you reach by the gas station, $10 gas, you're broke.
What about the village council? We don't have that anymore. We don't have.
I think the last village council that passed was in Park.
Because
the revolution had destroyed these initiatives. People just running.
Yeah.
You know? And nobody wouldn't go in village council. And next thing you have a meeting and they say you're plotting to overthrow Bishop. Bishop was a criminal.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Because the village council could have a lot to do with like flowers and the environment. And,
I don't know if the farmers. There are some farmers try it. You have a child that perhaps you encourage a child. Say, why not start flowers?
Yeah.
And maybe you could even help the child. I will give you $1,000. Not me. I'm just saying a farmer could say to his offer any one of his children in school that want to start a income generating project. He could say, I'll give you a loan of $500 or $1,000 to start growing flowers.
Yeah, and I think I'm convinced, Mr. Pierre, because I'm working on a project with family whereby we want to do an acre of this, an acre of that. And I think an acre has to go into flowers now because I have to walk the walk as well. Because it's a shame that,
You see, we don't obey logics. One of the biggest challenge we have in Grenada here is a mentality.
Yeah.
You see, our success story, university graduates, people who are successful, they have not answered the call of the vision of our politicians. As soon as they get some certificate, they promote themselves into a different class and they abscond the community. So the technology, the knowledge they learn from university has not filtered downwards. They're not in the groups. They're not in the. If you find a group in a community, the so-called certificated individuals are not involved in it. We're not involved in it. Anytime they come is only if they want to be a politician, they come around. So we have not grown. I believe Grenada and countries in the Caribbean, Israel should be one of the best models. Israel is rock. As 1% of the land that they have around 54 countries who hate them dearly. Yet, Israel is a giant where agriculture is concerned.
Yeah, that's well known worldwide.
But when I speak, I dare. I challenge those individuals. So countries like Grenada, and we are very fortunate in Grenada. We have a lot of options. We do badly in all our options. Nutmeg, cocoa, fish, saucer. That is the 4 main crops we can export. And we have market for it, but we are not doing a good job in exploiting the market.
Yeah.
We prefer to go bamboo, barley J, and work on it.
Yeah. We're not as efficient as we can be in the areas you just mentioned. And sometimes, it needs...
It's a disgrace.
Yeah, it needs...
We don't seem to have that hunger to make money.
Yeah. And, that is true as well. But you know what I've noticed, having lived in different society, we have a very relaxed lifestyle and in Grenada, and we shouldn't totally knock it, but we can be much more efficient, in terms of our business approach and what we do. And the other thing I think we can be more efficient with is our language and our manners.
We need to be softer.
Yeah,
we're too hard.
Yeah,
we're too vengeful. We're too vindictive.
Yeah,
we're too cold
and unforgiving.
Yeah. And even the music that we follow. I said to some young people, look at the music that you like. The R&B, the reggae, the dancehall. Most of the artists that you are listening to in jail.
Oh dear.
Most of the artists that you listen to every day in jail. They say mash up place. How she want it harder. Give her. It's really, really aggressive music.
Aggressive.
And if you listen to aggressive music,
yeah,
particularly for the earlier part of your life, it must affect your brain.
Yeah, and it must, because I'm talking agriculture all the time, and in my head, I want to do a independent review of our banana industry, our cocoa industry, our nutmeg industry, our flour industry. And I want it to be public so the whole country could see what we're not doing and what we could do. These are the things that really interest me. We talk things and we don't show no evidence in terms of, what we're doing. Yeah, agriculture.
Most of these guys that speak about agriculture, I don't bother with them, because what happened, they read some book, they come with some thesis, as if they're writing a paper, a delivery. And obviously, they are well certificated. I want to stop saying they're educated. They're well certificated so they could present a good technical paper that lack practicality.
Yeah.
So... And we follow that.
Yeah, and let me give you a good or a prime example of what you just said there. The last national poultry policy was approved in 2017, and it had a 40% local market share for the local farmers to stimulate. The previous administration was on the verge of implementing that. Then we had a change of election. Now, when we had a change, the new party reviewed the policy, and after 2 years, they came up with the fact that there's no change in the policy, really. Maybe it could be better written and, structured better and all, whatever. But the core points they came up with was the same. But after 3 years of having the previous documentation and knowledge and policy, today they haven't implemented the policy, and today as a result, the big commercial farmers are struggling in terms of competing, because you have a situation in terms of the poultry industry whereby we have products coming in selling way, way below the cost of production. We have not implemented the anti-dumping kind of rules. So what's happening now is that the local producer finds it very difficult to compete with dump product. And the politician, if they don't have the knowledge, they would say to him, well, go and compete.
Normally, what has happened to them, and maybe the farmers have to leave the politician out of the story.
Yeah. Something has to be done.
I am convinced that the real problem we have is our farmers. When the government provide 100% concession for farmers for agricultural vehicle, equipments and tools. And to a certain extent, that is enough for the farmer to start. We are a small market. Now, when a farmer drive a SUV, and the farmer tell me you don't have irrigation in his land, etc., I'm not blaming the government. I tell the farmer, well, either you don't have sense or your children don't have sense. Because if you could buy a vehicle for $125,000, you could buy a 1,000-gallon tank every year. And you've been in farming for 20 years. So by now you should have 10 tanks. Or you could buy a pump for $40,000.
Yeah.
Because you buy a vehicle for $150,000 and got concession on it. And somehow or the other, the farmer's children kind of dotish. No, it's difficult. I know it's very hard for you to say you make children are dotish. It's easier for you to say, my children dotish, your son children dotish.
Yeah.
But if you send your child to school and the child gets an A in agriculture, but the child never plant a corn, either something wrong with your genes or you need to adopt a child. Change the child. You adopt a next child. Because if the child gets an A in agriculture, daddy have 10, 15 acres of land, but that child has shown no interest in your land. Now the child going to school, the child doing computer, the child get an A, and then the child, you are assisting that child to go and study agriculture. You need to change the child, adopt a next child. This child you have done good.
Oh gosh, you remind me of Francis Mohan. Francis Mohan, when he see me, say, look at him. He's head of all them chicken thing. He don't grow in a chicken,
Well, yes, you come as a consultant assisting them with the technical knowledge and you have a role. But I am serious about that because I said to a farmer, you have a lot of land. You have watch a 5-year-old child. The child is hyperactive is a good word. Plenty energy. I said, take that child, bring him in the propagator, buy a mango tree for him, mango plant, bring him back, show him how to dig the hole, but I had to help him to get it, and tell him the mango is his. Encourage him to take care of the mango. He's 5 years now. By the time he's 10 years, he's going to secondary school. The mango will start to bear. Charge him $50 a year for where the mango plant because it's your land. And the mango, sell the mango. It's a nice jewelry. Sell the mango every year and see how much money you're going to make. You have a child that is 13 years old. The child in the house. The child come in and ask you, mommy, mommy, mommy. The child... And you watch the child is unproductive.
And
invest $500 in planting seasoning. The thyme and scythe and celery and shadow baning. You don't want to do all. You could do one or two.
You're so
and
right.
buy $10 season from your son every week. And say, I'm going to pay you at the end of the year. Is that 52 weeks in the year?
Yes. So
that is $520 for the year. And when the year done, you said this $520 is for season. But you expected to take care of the child for 10 years more. Because Grenada children spending a lot of time in school.
Yeah.
The unproductive, they staying in school, 20 years they in school.
Yeah.
So after 10 years, 520 a year by 10, you are the next nut.
Yeah.
So you see how much money you shall have. You say, take it and go about your business and don't come back.
Yeah. And we're talking about flowers and money, and we bouncing around a little bit.
Same planting flowers, season.
Yeah. As Mr. Pierre was talking, it reminded me about the great travesty that we've done to mango.
But time up in on us.
Yeah.
How much time we have?
We probably have 2-3 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, but we need to do something about our mangoes as well. But the point we were making this morning, a very serious and a very kind of good-minded point, because flowers soften us, flowers make us gentler, and it makes us a better nation, and our visionary leader started it. We need to re-engage with that. Not only re-engage, but we need to have an industry that makes money because, we are the world leaders in some of these flowers that is on the planet.
Yes, the anthurium lilies, the hydrangea, the heliconians, the orchids, the bougainvillea, and even the sun-hot bougainvillea, child.
Yeah.
And if you start to encourage your children to know the names of flowers, imagine you have a 5-year-old know the name of bougainvillea and heliconian. That child must bite.
Yes, I mean.
And you could make the child put like a paper, I don't know how to tag each flower's name, and then if you have some interest in academia, big one. You could make the child get the botanical name. A 5-7-year-old, you have the botanical name and it tight on the tree. And so by the time your child reach secondary school, they know the names of 20 flowers. And when you're selling your anthurium lily, you send the child and bring it, give me his daisy, and you see money passing.
Yeah.
So we start to encourage our children to have income-generating projects while they're in school. And because of the fact we are the biggest landowners, not biggest, most, that not biggest is not the right. We are most landowners in the region. We can't blame nobody, we are land.
Yeah. Good.
So land is not the issue. We have land.
Yeah.
And we could increase the income that could supplement the income that the parents have. Because the child doesn't realize that he's mining himself because he's selling season for you and for the neighbor.
Yeah. Mr. Pierre, before you go, give a plug for that Mr. Samuel and them thing, and we invite you.
Yes, on the 6th of December, the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. In Nikki's parking lot in Dunfermline, after you pass the post office, near to Dr. Joseph
office.
Before Trippy's Minimart, where Ben Jones used to live in Dunfermline. Vernon Simon, he was the ambassador of the Suriname.
Yeah.
During the revolution, he was the ambassador for Suriname.
Yeah.
All of them come out in Dunfermline.
Yeah. Joshua as well.
And Joshua too come out from Dunfermline. So around there, you have this, I think it's the gardeners they call them. The 10th, 11th, and 12th. Come and see flowers, come and buy flowers, and remember, we provoke discussion.
Yeah.
We're not here to anger anybody.
Yeah.
We're here to provoke discussion.
Support each other and have a kind word for each other.
And subscribe. And thank you.
7 trees standing strong is yours, you know. The medium and opportunity